Thank you very much, Natalie. We're in the frigid chamber over here. Kelly Rizzo and I. It's getting cold outside, and our food and lifestyle blogger extraordinaire, Kelly Rizzo, is here. Kelly, good to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks, Corey.
Yeah, and I guess the idea is a lot of times folks maybe want to cozy into their neighborhood cocktail lounge and enjoy a libation or two, and you've got some ideas for us.
I do.
Yes.
One of my very favorite things to do when it's beyond freezing or I'm snowed in or something is to go to a neighborhood spot, a neighborhood bar, and try some of these, warm winter cocktails. So, for the benefit of all Chicagoans, I took on this task myself to go from neighborhood to neighborhood and explore and try to find out which spots have the best, warming winter drinks. So,
I love it. Where do we start?
So we're going to start in Wicker Park at
Okay.
the Blue Line Bar and Grill. And it's actually literally right under the Blue Line.
Thus the name.
At the Damon spot, which a lot of people would think maybe isn't very cozy to be right under the L tracks. But when you go in this place, it's so festive. They have a fireplace and velvet lounges, and they play Christmas movies on the TVs, and it is really, really cozy in there. And
is it loud? With the L going by, or you don't really hear it?
Once you're in there, it's not so bad.
Yeah, okay, all right.
They have a really great variety of Christmas beers, but they also have, I kind of call it the Starbucks of alcoholic beverages, where they have eggnog martini and gingerbread martini, but also a really great warm spiked apple cider. So that's a good recommendation.
Terrific.
Now, if we head a little bit north, we're going to go to Lincoln Park to the Barrel House Flat. And the Barrel House Flat is super cool. It's really old-fashioned, really romantic, and they have an old-fashioned piano and a ton of really great drinks. But the one that I like best is actually, I love this name, it's called the Blurred Lions.
The Blurred Lions.
Yeah, I know.
Lions.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
Kind of a cheeky name there. But it's made with two different types of dark rum, vanilla cardamom bitters, chocolate bitters, and a whole egg.
A whole egg.
Yeah. And so some places actually use egg whites now in a lot of cocktails, but they actually use a whole egg. So it's kind of like a meal in a glass. So it'll kind of fill you up.
Okay.
But that's delicious. And then we're going to go west now to our neighborhood du jour, which is Logan Square, which is super hot right now.
Yes, that's the last couple of years. That's the place to go, right?
Yeah, and they have a spot called Billy's Sunday.
Okay, right.
Now,
heard of that.
Billy's Sunday is a legit mixology bar. And these bartenders are pretty hardcore. I mean, they even hand chip their own ice, and just the interior is really beautiful, really candlelit, very romantic. But the drink that I like there, it's called Last of a Dying Breed, which is kind of an intense name. Yeah. But it's a really intense drink, and literally I had one sip and kind of fell off my bar stool.
That was enough?
In a good way. In a good way.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's really, it's a great drink, and it's made with mulled wine and cedar and a couple types of dark rum. Yeah. So then we're gonna go south, all the way across town to Pilsen.
Pilsen, good. We're really geographically inclusive here.
I know. I was really spread out. So. Punch House. The Punch House is one of my new favorite spots. It's actually the basement of the new restaurant Deucex. Okay. And it literally feels like your grandparents' basement, from the 70s.
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's very...
My basement still feels like that. What the heck?
It's very retro. It's kind of set up like a living room, couches and bookcases and fish tanks. And they have their house hot punch. Okay. And they make this big cauldron of this punch, and it's... bourbon and green tea, ginger green tea, and apple cider, spiked apple cider. It's so delicious.
in Pilsen. Okay. Yeah. Do you have one more real quick? We got time?
One more real quick. Yeah, RM Champagne Lounge in West Loop. They have a great winter champagne cocktail.
Yeah, that's big time. Yeah. Kelly, good to see you again.
Good to see you.
And if we want to see more of what you're up to, go to what?
EatTravelRockout.com.
EatTravelRockout.com.
I know.
That's the best title for a website ever.
Thank you.
Very cool.
Thanks, yeah.